following signpost to Birmingham on the A441, which leads on to following signpost to Riverside. Okay, so as we're going down this road, we're going to be looking for signposts for Birmingham A441. So when we see the sign, that's when we start to react to it. So as we're going down this road, okay, we'll come under this bridge, and you can see it towards the left hand side. There is an accelerator lane coming onto the highway, so we'll be checking our mirrors now, having a look to see what's behind us, and our right door mirror to see if there's anything on our right hand side. And as we come towards the sign, we can see the Birmingham A441 sign is in the right hand lane, so obviously we've got to go over to the right hand side when it's safe to. And as we come round, you'll notice the big 40-mile-an-hour sign, so obviously we've got to be doing 40 miles an hour by we get to that sign. And then we're looking for signposts saying A441 Birmingham. So as we come towards the island, we can see the Birmingham A441 is in the middle lane. Okay, so we're going to be checking all our mirrors. Okay, now obviously because we're following the road ahead, because the arrows say following the road ahead, we don't need to signal. Then we approach the island, into second, clutch back up so we know we're driving towards that junction. Then we can make our decision, is it safe to go? If we'd walk across, yep, okay, we drive across, then we go into the island, staying in the left hand lane. Now when we get to our point of no return, which is here, we're going to be checking our centre left indicating left. Okay, now if you're coming on this test route, they will ask you to then follow signpost to Riverside. Okay, now what you've got to do on this one, at some stage we're going to have to be getting into the right hand lane because the signpost is quite late. So we'll be checking our centre right, indicating right. Now remember, this is a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit. The amount of people that think this is a highway and you can do 70, okay, it is a 40. Now obviously we've got a set of traffic lights. Okay, so if we're following a car behind, remember tyres and tarmac, that's a really important bit there. So we can see tyres of the car in front, a little bit of tarmac underneath. We're staying in the right hand lane, look, because as we come over this bit, you'll see the signpost saying Riverside is the right hand lane. And then we come down the road, we'll notice the big sign, and we can see that Riverside is the 4th exit, which is right. So obviously we'll be turning right at the island, 4th exit. Now what happens is we start switching our attention to the road, okay, because you can see Riverside as we come into, you can see the Riverside sign on the road, look, so we're in the correct lane. Now this is where this island is a little bit confusing, okay, because it's what we call a spiral island, so we've got to spiral out with the island. Now normally we would take our right indicator off on a spiral island, but this one we don't because it could confuse people. So you can see the Riverside sign there, so we're going into the left hand lane, but we're keeping our right indicator on so the traffic coming around the island here can tell that we're coming through. And then as soon as we get to our point of no return, we're checking our centre left mirrors, indicating left and coming off. And then as soon as we come off, remember to turn the indicator off because we don't want to confuse people thinking we're going into the crematorium. Okay, once we've done that, we're in the new road. And remember, this road is a 30-mile-an-hour